Hi crafters, it's Hannah from HanCraftedCards.com. Welcome to this week's challenge video. We've got a colour challenge for you. This is the card that I'm going to be showing you how to make. It's really pretty. I like it. So we're using the Eastern Beauty stamp set and the coordinating Eastern Beauty Medallions Thinlits dies. So I'll show you how I got the design. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you enjoyed the video then share it, that would be awesome. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by getting our numbers, and this week's comment was left by the lovely Nona, and her numbers were 36, 26, and 16, and that gives us 36 is Calypso Coral, 26 is somewhere, seriously, 26, oh my life, come on, 26, have I passed it? 26, am I going blind? Oh, there it is. Melon Mambo. And 16 is So Saffron. Okay, so Calypso Coral, Melon Mambo and So Saffron. I will get those colours, pick a stamp set, and then we can get started. So here are our three colours: Melon Mambo, Calypso Coral and So Saffron. I do think they actually look really nice together. So the stamp set that I've chosen is the Eastern Beauty, and the dies that coordinate with them as well. I can't speak today. So that's what we're going to be using. So first of all, we'll do hang on, let me think, because I want to do some of the die cutting and stamping that it sort of coordinates together. So I'm just trying to think which one you do first. I guess so. I want this one and this one. So I guess actually it's probably easiest to do the die cutting first, and then you can stamp around it. So to make sure it doesn't move, I'm going to use the magnetic platform. You could use the precision base plate, but it's not too delicate, delicate, yeah, where it won't cut properly at all. You know, some dies are just so delicate. You have to, if you don't use the precision base plate, you've got no chance of it cutting. This one should be fine. So I'm just going to line that up, centered left and right, and then leaving space at the bottom, hopefully for a sentiment if it fits. And then this one, I'm just having a look at it because I do kind of want it to be straight. With the design on this one, I want it to kind of line up as best as possible. So there's like 3 dots going that way, and I've lined it up with those 2 dots there and there. I know you can't see close up, but you get what I mean. And then there's 3 dots going across the middle, and I've just lined it up with a couple there. So that looks good. So I'll just run that through the big shot and then be right back. Okay, so that has cut nicely, and with this one it is a good idea to use the die brush and the spongy thing to get your bits out. Just makes it a little bit easier. And all the bits will have popped out nicely. So that's cut. Make sure you get all the bits out of your dies before you put them away, because if you forget and come to do cut with it next time and the bits are still in, it's not going to cut properly. So take the time, it's only a second anyway, innit, just to pop, that's it, pop the bits out, and then we can go on to stamping. There, just put all those bits away and it's all ready to go. Okay. Right. So that's the piece that we have. So that was the largest circle die, and then either or of the little middle shapes. So now we come to stamp. So you've got, let's see, this one I believe will fit. Is it that one? I think it's that one. So you've got that one, and then these pieces, and that one. So I'm just picking the pieces that I want to stamp with first, having a little look-see what works. So underneath here we're going to have some melon mambo, so I might not use too much of the melon mambo with the stamping, or we'll see. So let's just get these open first of all, get my blocks, and we'll start with, I'm almost sure this one of these fits around it. Ah, that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So keeping your, actually, you know what would be a good idea to do as well is to washi tape it down so it doesn't move. So just keeping that don't look right either. You know what, I'll just go with my first instinct, was to use this one. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to do that in Calypso coral. I hope this works now. So oh well, if it doesn't, oh well. I don't think that's straight. Maybe I should have stamped first. Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay. Then this one. And I believe, yeah. So this will sort of fit those two, where it's attached just there and there. Bring it up. There and there. This stamp will sort of fit in between that space. But first, actually, I'm going to do this one. At that point where I just showed you. If I zoom in a little bit. There we go. and just work your way around. Okay, so that's that one. Then the dots, and I want that in, we'll go with melon member as well actually. So lining that up over the first melon mambo stamp. So this is the kind of stamp set and dies where you can layer it up and make all sorts of patterns. There's loads of combinations that you can make up. So it's never really wrong. You can just do whatever you like. Okay. Now I'm going to use this swirly one and sort of fit it in between. So I'm lining up the edge with the outer edge of that. There's 3 little droplets. I'm lining it up on the outer edge, so excuse my head if it gets in the way. I'll try not to. It's a good thing that this set is photopolymer, because you can look through it. That's goof. Oh, never mind, eh? Okay. Ew, it's so pretty. Okay, what else? I haven't done any So Saffron yet, so I should probably add some So Saffron. And there's this little swirl and a dot. Let's see where that might fit. Ah, yeah, I like that. So I'm lining up the dot, this dot on this stamp with that dot there, and then the end of this, because it's got a little tail on the end, is going onto that little circle, so there's a gap and then some colour. I will show you close up in a bit. But basically just make any pattern up that you can think of. You can't really go wrong. Okay. Then I think we need a little bit more in the middle. So using that 3 little dot one, I'm gonna go there. Like so. So I'll be honest, I'm not loving so much this middle bit. I love this bit, but not that middle bit. So what I might do is snip it out. Or what I could do actually, instead of snipping it, is colour it in with Calypso Coral and marker, just so all of that middle bit is one colour. So from about there, I'll do this first, and if I still don't like it, then I'll just snip it out. It's the good thing with these dies, they are very snippable. So, oops. You can quite easily customise and change the look of them. So yeah, you can make changes pretty easily. Okay, let's have a look. What do you think? That's better, isn't it? It looks neater in the middle now. So I'm just going to go over. Just once more. Like so. There we go. Definitely much better like that. I like it. So that's the Calypso Coral marker, Stampin' Up marker, which is in the subtles, by the way. Okay, so let's have a look at our design. Do we want to add any more? I don't think so. The only other spot where we could is inside these little ones. So I'm just gonna find, that's the one, just that one, and then we'll be done. So pop these back in. These photopolymer stamps, they're stained, but they are clean. So when you stamp with them, they are going to turn this pinky colour, but they will still stamp perfectly fine. And every so often I just dump them. That doesn't sound well. I put them into some warm soapy water, warm, not hot, because they do get a little sticky. So just do that every so often and you'll be fine. But they still stamp perfectly fine even though they're stained. So just so you know, they're not going to stay perfectly white, clear, whatever. So just this one, yeah. So just adding that one, and then can stamp a sentiment. I think I'll use one from the stamp set. There, now I'm done. Perfecto. I think if you was to smile, let's see, yeah, that can go there. And gotta be Melon Mambo. In the corner, can you even see? Sorry, I zoomed, whoops, wrong way. Let me zoom out. There we go. Love it. Now, bling. I'm sure I've got something that is Melon Mambo. Or I do have Calypso Coral Stampin' Blends, so we could colour something. So we get some rhinestones. We close all these before I stick a finger in. So get some rhinestones, and then if we put one, let's see, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, on the points here, I think, or there, or there, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, still 6. So using the brush end, you just scribble over your rhinestones or your pearls or whatever with the Stampin' Blends, because it's the type of ink that it is. It will colour them in and it will stay. If you use the marker, the Stampin' Right markers, it'll just rub off, whereas these are permanent. So then you've got rhinestones for whatever colour you need. Cool. Okay. Let's put it together and then stick those on. So I want some of this to go at the back. So don't know where my other big scissors are. So I just cut. There. So stick that down. No. There we go. There. Perfect. Okay, and I've got So Saffron for the card base. Then we'll pop that up, put on our bling, and then we're done. 2, 3. Cool. I like it. So yeah, if you haven't tried that with your Stampin' Blends, it's a good little tip. Oops. Well, there we go, and we're done. Cool. So I hope that you have enjoyed, let me zoom out a smidge, there you go. Hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. I'll put some other challenge videos over there for you to watch. You can just click or tap on the screen, and I will see you next time. Bye.